In this long period marking the centenary of the First World War, many of the commemorations have been sombre reminders of the dreadful battles where so many lives were lost for so little apparent gain. Well, today's anniversary had a somewhat different feel. The Battle of Amiens, 100 years ago, is sometimes called the war's forgotten battle, and yet it was a rare and decisive victory for Allied troops, a victory which became the beginning of the end of the whole conflict.
This, one of the final centenary commemorations of the Great War, was significant enough to call both Prince William and the Prime Minister to northern France. The Battle of Amiens remembered 100 years on with full international ceremony and the participation of the 6 nations who fought here, because it was after this battle that the war turned finally, decisively, in the Allies' favour.
A battle in which the forces of many nations came together to fight, in which aerial, mechanical and human courage and ingenuity combined with devastating results. Amiens was symbolic of the Entente Cordiale, the cooperation without which victory was impossible.
In 1918, Amiens, with its cathedral heavily sandbagged here, was just inside Allied lines. The Allies had learned from the earlier blood-soaked battles of the Somme and Passchendaele and advanced rapidly behind their guns. Reinforced by Australian, Canadian and American troops, they finally broke the 4-year stalemate of the trenches.
Very hour.
Ashley Schmierer came here today to honour his Australian grandfather.
Incredibly sobering when you look at the numbers of cemeteries that are in this whole region here, and you think of the number of people that died. I've walked in the cemeteries and seen people, of some of the servicemen who died on the very same day that my grandfather was wounded, and think the price these people paid, it wasn't just talk, it was actually their life.
Today, the Duke of Cambridge met relatives of those who fought and died here.
My grandfather Francis Fenn and his elder brother John Fenn, they both fought at the Battle of Amiens with the 10th Essex Regiment. Francis Fenn lived to tell the tale and in fact passed on his memoirs to me, but sadly John Henry was wounded towards the end of the battle in the advance towards Albert and died of wounds 10 days later.
They shall not grow old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them.
As Prince William leaves here, the next significant First World War centenary commemoration will be Armistice Day itself. The seeds of the peace achieved there, sowed here in Amiens. Romilly Weeks, News at 10, Northern France.